rosé. And I don't fuck with juice and gin, just champagne with the OJ.
Welcome back for the post-game show. I'm here with the number one wide receiver in the nation, Floyd Toney. Floyd, after having such a historically great season in only your sophomore year and winning the conference championship for the second year straight, is there anything else left for you to achieve in college football? Man, well, first and foremost, I just want to thank God for those accomplishments because without him, it wouldn't have been possible. And I want to thank my coach AJ for putting me in positions because he really gave me a chance to showcase my skills and help the team. We're just getting started, though. To be honest, I might need a national championship before it's over. Now, Floyd, critics will say that you may have set the bar a little high for Utah State, that you guys simply don't have the depth of talent to compete with Ohio State or Alabama for a BCS title. Realistically, what do you think your team can offer that can keep you in the fight against these powerhouse programs? That's a great question. I mean, to answer your question honestly, I would say I've just never played with a hungrier group of guys. We just have a certain level of intensity and intention, and we're just disciplined. We're aggressive. We play 4 quarters of football. We're smart. We're resourceful, and I think we know how to maximize the talent that we do have. I mean, we get it out the mud. All right, y'all. So we made it to the part that we all hate, man. We got players leaving. We got guys who, came here, made a name for themselves, and now they got to move on to the next stage of life, whether that be NFL, CFL, XFL. Some guys will have no football in their life, and they going to move on to do different things. Let's check on that and see who we have leaving. So right here, it says your reason for leaving. It usually will tell you they have a transfer, they're graduating, or they're getting drafted. We actually have no guys getting drafted because that would show up at the very top, which is kind of heartbreaking, man. I thought we had a few draftable guys on the team this year. Let's look through real quick. Marshall Law, not draftable, but shout out to my man. He had 3 touchdowns this year, and although we didn't get him the ball much, I had a lot of respect for him. He balled out when he got the chance to. Andre Griffith, man, I think is NFL caliber. You see that 6'3", 206 frame, and he had 5 picks last year that were just crucial, like game winners. He single-handedly won us a few games. This year, he didn't have as many picks. They didn't throw his way, though. They definitely respected him and stayed away from him. Man, I hope to see him in the league next year. He didn't get drafted, but I did get some good news that he will have an opportunity to walk on as an undrafted free agent. So hopefully he can make the practice squad somewhere and work his way up to the team. Christian Royal, man, another good player. Not an NFL caliber type of dude, but a solid player nonetheless. I don't think he has NFL talent, but he had a good football career, and maybe he can go on to play in another league. If he goes into his career, best of luck. D. Lou, man, this is probably the saddest one right here. Not sad because he's a failure. You're not a failure if you don't get drafted. He's still going to the league as an undrafted free agent. I'm just a little disappointed. I think he should have got one of those big contracts, and they should have considered drafting him, at least in like the 7th round or something like that. Because dude was a beast, back-to-back 1,100-yard seasons. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. D-Lou, I'm sorry, man, but you going to the league regardless, and hopefully we get to see you ball on Sundays. Shout out to D-Lou, one of my favorite players. Damn. Yeah, out of all of them, I think this one might have hurt the most. Only an 83 overall, but he's balled out every year. 820 last year, 750 this year, 6 touchdowns each year. His catches did decline a little bit, but, I mean, we had a ton of wide receivers, plus a good-ass running game. He definitely ate, and as you can see, 22.8. I mean, he's a big-time player. Somebody should see him and give him a shot. I did get news that he'll be going to the NFL as an undrafted free agent, so he will have a chance to try to make a team or make a practice squad at that next level because he is that good, man, and we just need to give him that shot so the world can know. But I'm very proud of all of these guys right here, though. They had a hell of a year. We're losing a lot of talent, so it's going to be interesting to see how we do next year. We're going to have to take a look at our draft class. I'm sorry, not our draft class. We're going to have to take a look at our recruiting class and see if we got some more talent coming in. Hey, a quick shout out to Stanford, man, who we just played in that bowl game. They had one, two, three first rounders in that draft, a second rounder, and two fourth rounders. They went crazy in the NFL draft this year. So no wonder why they, were able to give us the type of game that they gave us, man. I can't be mad at all, man. They balled out. And that says something about us, man, because we hung right in there with them. So shout out to them and shout out to us for hanging with them. Okay, so our first recruit came in, man. We actually got a transfer, and he's a highly sought after transfer. Balanced QB 78 overall as a freshman, which is solid as hell. He's going to come in and back up Melvin Mack, and in a couple years, maybe even in a year, he should be the starter or close to it, man. We see a lot of talent. But yeah, let's see how he does, man. Hopefully he can come in and contribute big time. All right, y'all. So we don't have the best recruiting class in the nation, but we did turn out pretty solid. A couple of these guys up here decided to go to other teams pretty late in the game. We're not too worried about those guys because we still have a decent recruiting class. Trey Hill, man. Shout out to Trey Hill. If y'all been watching my other Out the Mud series, Trey Hill out of Omaha, Nebraska. Big old running back, man. He had some issues going down when he got a scholarship to Nebraska, man. He struggled with his weight and lost his scholarship up there. But we definitely heard and seen what he was doing, and we weren't going to let him just fall through the cracks. So we got a steal right here. They have him listed as a 63 overall, but we not buying that, man. We know Trey is much better than that. He's just been struggling with his weight, so we going to help him get his weight right, and we going to get him right, man. That's going to be a great addition for next year. Shout out to Jake Will, man. We got a decent class, man. All in all, I'm grateful. This is probably one of the better recruiting classes of the Mountain West Conference. So shout out to us, man. They should be pretty all right, and we going to get these guys ready to go. So let's get into camp, man. All right, y'all. So we just finished our off-season little training. A lot of guys got better. We work with our position coaches and definitely putting in that work, and it's starting to show. Floyd Toney getting better, man. He's maxed out at a 99 overall, man. Doing crazy. His speed didn't get much crazier, but he definitely got a little quicker, getting off that ball faster, getting smarter at wide receiver because we could have made a lot smarter plays. 88 break tackle, 76 trucking, not bad for a little dude. Very elusive, man. Got the vision, got the spins, and of course he got the hands, man. We already knew that. Crazy catches and more. Y'all could expect way, way, way more because the spectacular catch going up, catching traffic going up as well. Route running at 92, man. How y'all gonna stop this man? I don't know. That's y'all problem. Good thing we got him. This might be his last year, y'all. Let's see. Let's see if he decides to stay. Let's see if he even performs good enough or if he has a flop year and he can't enter the draft. Let's see. Melvin Mack also improving. Got a little bit faster. That's good. Getting off the ball a little bit quicker. Break tackle going up. Elusiveness. Let's see if that arm got better. That's what we care about for you. Arm getting better. Accuracy improved by 4. Throw power went up to an 89. Melvin Mack, man. Definitely one of those guys. Definitely got NFL talent. All right, y'all. We got breaking news. This year, Utah State will no longer be a part of the Mountain West Conference. As you can see, we have an empty spot, and we have moved over to the Independents. So we're definitely trying to get out there and play a lot more ranked teams, so we get more opportunities to be ranked and to battle for that BCS title. So yeah, we did move out of the Mountain West Conference, and competition is gonna get a little bit stiffer, but it'll just make the game funner and it'll make the series more interesting. So yeah. Here we go, and we should have more wiggle room with picking our schedule. All right, my good people, so here goes the schedule right here for the junior season. They gave it a B+ overall, which is pretty good, which is better than our schedule for last year. A little bit tougher. We lost 3 games. We're going to try to go through this season without losing any. That's going to be a tall order, but, we'll see what happens. Game 1, we got Utah. We got to keep the rivalry strong. Then we got number 12, Nebraska. We're going to keep this rivalry. With Wyoming going. We split one, so we beat them the first year. They beat us the second year. Each time it was a very close game, only decided by a few points. Then we got Miami again. They beat us last year. We definitely got to avenge that. BYU in the rivalry game. All the rivalries, we got to keep them going just, for historical purposes. LSU, we just want to play a big name SEC team and let them know that we deserve to be there. Marshall, that should be cool. Not too easy, not too tough, but it'll be a good game. Georgia, man, we're going to try to go in there and do what we can do. Um, Oklahoma, Maryland, we got this FCS team, and then we got Stanford. We definitely trying to avenge that bowl game loss from last year. So we avenging all losses just to, you know, clear up the air and let people know that we one of them top dogs, man. Like Floyd said early in the episode, we definitely going for a national championship, and I think this should set us up, man. If we could win majority of these games, like 95% of these games, I think we'll have a shot. So let's see how the season work out, man. We gonna grind. All right, y'all. Last but not least, we gotta check out our soldiers, man. Our roster, see who we rolling with to the national title this year. At QB1, we got Melvin Mack, of course, holding it down, 99 overall, showing a lot of promise. We gonna get him that Heisman, and we gonna get him the O'Brien this year, as well as the national title. So, man, that's looking promising in the QB room. We also got a lot of young cats. We got the transfer from Arizona, and he's going to be good once Melvin Mack finally graduates. So we just grooming him. He has to sit out a year to be eligible to play for us. So maybe by next year he'll be ready. We got a few other young guys who came in who can also compete for that position in a year or two. Then we got Trey Hill from Omaha, Nebraska. If y'all haven't heard about Trey Hill, man, y'all need to check out my other series I made. There's 3 episodes on him. From Omaha, Nebraska, got a scholarship to the University of Nebraska, and then got cut dealing with a lot of weight issues. We were able to help him get his weight under control, so he's only 260 now, but at one point he was 285, man. And as you can see, his overall improved like night and day. He's going to come in and be a power back for us, man. We haven't had too many tough runners come through here in the last couple of years, just a lot of speed guys. So this is going to be a nice change of pace, a new addition. Our running back one is a monster, and I expect nothing less from him. J-Rob going to come in and contribute as well. We also have Floyd Toney, who will come in different packages at running back. Man, speaking of Floyd Toney, leading the wide receiver room, 99 overall. I expect him to have another crazy year, nothing less, nothing less. We already know who this man is, man. The reason why we made this whole series, he gonna have another beast year in the receiving game. I can guarantee it. MC, he is now a sophomore. He got a little bit taller, a little bit heavier. He's now 84 overall, so he got much better after having that damn near 600-yard season. And man, he went crazy. He's gonna go crazy again. We're going to try to get him to like 1,000 yards this year and maybe get this 6 to a 10. We're going to get him like 10 TDs. And, yeah, we're going to do our thing. Khalil Finister, man, he played with us during his first year. He had a decent year. I'm not going to lie, in that first year, 4 touchdowns, a lot of big plays. But he had a ton of drops. As you can see, 8 drops in that first year. So we put him in a doghouse during our second year. And he's finally worked his way back up. We really don't have no choice, to be honest. So we're going to have to rely on him. He got to fix that drop issue for real. Then last, we got Brandon Brown, who's our wide receiver 4. Decent size, decent speed, and okay hands. I don't expect too much from him, but I expect that we can make a couple plays here and there. And that's what it is. Our tight end, man, we don't have a good tight end, and we haven't had a good tight end in the last 2 years. We just had some okay guys, some space fillers, and he looks like he's going to be about the same. Don't expect much from him. My O-line, man, not the same as it was the last 2 years. I'm very concerned going into the season. We gonna have to move some guys around. Like these right tackles are probably gonna have to play left tackle and left guard. Our defense, man, they looking okay. Linebackers usually solid. They looking solid again. We got my boy Siasi still leading the linebacker room, man. He getting bigger and stronger and faster. My boy Matthew Wise was pretty good last year. Glad to see him back. And my boy Rob Meeks. Let's go off, man. Let's go crazy this year. We got a decent safety. Got some nice size to him. I think this might have been a guy I actually recruited myself. Um, and we got a pretty decent, strong safety, man. We looking promising. On paper, they don't think that we're matching up with an Alabama or Ohio State, and that's fine, man. We just gonna have to show them our play style and how we do. It's different once you get in there with us. And y'all just stay tuned, man. We ready for this next year. We locked, we loaded, we locked in. Everybody good. And we promise y'all this VCS title, man. Stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all drop a comment. Make sure y'all drop a like. Yeah.
Look, mimosas with the rosé, and I don't fuck with juice and gin, just champagne with the OJ.